Dari Kepulauan Riau kita ke Polewali Mandar, Sulawesi Barat. Penolakan warga atas keberadaan tempat pembuangan sampah alternatif berbuntut menumpuknya sampah di sejumlah tempat umum di daerah ini. Akses menuju tempat pembuangan sampah alternatif di Desa Laliko, Kecamatan Kampalagian, Polewali Mandar, Rabu siang ditutup warga akan jalan dilakukan karena warga menolak adanya tempat pembuangan sampah yang dinilai tercemar dan merugikan
Dengan saudara, sampah di sejumlah tempat penampungan sementara atau TPS sampah di Jalan HR Subrantas, Kota Pekanbaru mulai menumpuk. Sejumlah
is a serious problem faced by almost all countries in the world, not only in developing countries but also in developing countries. Waste is always a problem. On average, big cities in Indonesia produce tens of tons of waste every year. According to a study by Janet and colleagues 2015, it was stated that Indonesia is the second largest contributor of plastic waste to the sea. And according to a study by Gabriela Spencer and colleagues 2017, it was that microplastic in seafood and beverage have toxic effects on human health.
So, what is waste?
Waste is the resulting from human activities in the form of organic and inorganic, which can be decomposed and cannot be decomposed.
So, what is organic and inorganic waste?
Organic waste is waste that comes from the rest of living things that can easily decompose naturally without human intervention.
Inorganic waste is waste consisting of inorganic materials. Example of inorganic materials are metal, plastic, glass, rubber, and cans. The nature of inorganic waste is durable and difficult to decompose. This waste is not easily decomposed by soil microorganisms.
Waste that is difficult to decompose usually takes a long time to decompose. For example, plastic waste can be decomposed in the soil for 1,000 years. Glass bottles, which take 1,000,000 years to decompose.
And aluminum takes about 200 to 500 years to decompose. Based on the data from the Ministry of Environment and Forestry, the composition of waste is dominated by organic waste, which reaches 60% of the total waste. Plastic waste occupies the second position with 14%, followed by 9% paper waste and 5.5% rubber. Other waste consist of metal, cloth, glass, and other types of waste. Based on the data and statements above, we can see that indiscriminate waste disposal is fatal, whether it be for health or the environment. For example, a disease transmitted by tapeworms tinea. These worms previously entered the digestive tract of livestock through their food in the form of leftovers. Well, this is a documentary file from Minamata tragedy in Japan. It was caused by toxic waste. Well, it has been reported in Japan that hundreds of people died from consuming fish that was contaminated with mercury. This mercury comes from waste dumped into the sea by factories that was produce batteries and accumulators.
Yet this is how Tomo was born. There is no fish. Many children were born with Minamata disease, but more than 100 adults died, while thousands were severely disabled.
According to Hadiwianto, 1983, in terms of environmental balance, health, safety, and pollution, if the waste is not managed properly, it can cause various disturbances, namely, garbage can cause air pollution because it contains gases that occur, and the garbage, of course, has an unpleasant smell. 2. Stacks of garbage can cause physical and chemical conditions that are not in accordance with the normal environment, which can interfere with life in the surrounding environment. 3. Around the garbage disposal area, there will be a lack of oxygen. This situation is caused because during the process of reorganizing waste into simple compounds, oxygen is needed, which is taken from the surrounding air. Lack of oxygen can cause the life of flora and fauna to be pressed.
4. The gases produced during the degradation or decay of waste can be harmful to health because sometimes the decomposition process releases toxic gases. 5. Can cause various diseases, especially those that can be transmitted by flies or other insects, animals such as rats and dogs. 6. Aesthetically, garbage cannot be classified as a comfortable sight to behold. Well, I mean, if you walk around with garbage around you, it's not something beautiful to see, isn't it?
So, how can we create a clean environment? Well, there are various ways that we can do to maintain a conducive clean environment. Namely, we can recycle the waste that we use into new items that are potentially beneficial for the surrounding environment. We can reduce the use of plastic and replace it with environmentally friendly materials. We can learn science about garbage microorganism, this is very helpful because we gotta find another better solution. And the last one, the easiest thing that we can do is we have to throw garbage in its place. Easy, right?
By disposing of garbage in its place, we can contribute to the environment and health because, as previously explained, throwing garbage in its place will create a clean and disease-free environment. So let's start disposing of proper garbage for yourself and your loved ones, because if you didn't start it, then who else?
This is the last quote from Mohit Agadi. Environment is no one's property to destroy. It is everyone's responsibility to protect.